G'day guys, call sign Sticks here. Today we're just I thought I'd just take this opportunity to go over my belt setup. Again, for me this is pretty sort of basic. Nothing too extravagant on here. Most people will probably be like, well, yeah, duh. Yeah, so my particular setup's actually good for someone just getting into the sport. A lot of the stuff I've picked up pretty cheaply, but I'll just kind of go over my setup, what I run on game days, and then I'll also go over some additional extras that I add on for, say, like a mil sim or something along those lines. So this is my setup here. Again, nothing super fancy or anything like that. The belt itself, I actually purchased off eBay. I don't actually think they even make these anymore. To be honest, I definitely need to get a better one. But for getting started, like I said, you can pick stuff up pretty cheap on eBay, about 10 bucks or so. So we'll start on the front left here. So I've just got a little carabiner clip, just that I had lying around, and I've just used that to attach my multi-cam mechanics knockoff gloves. Yeah, like I said, works well, especially going to mil sims and things like that. If I'm needing to do something specific that I can't wear the gloves for, it's good just somewhere to hold them so I don't lose them. Moving around to the left, obviously I have a, so I have a fast mag pouch. This is for 5.56. I think that has to fit the 7.62 mags as well. These are really good. They keep pretty good retention on my mags there, but it's also nice and easy enough for me to pull out to change mags really quickly. So I really like these. So I run one on either side, one on my left and my right. Reason for this is if I'm shooting my blaster offhand, I still want that same mechanics to reload. You'll notice with my mags too, I have the sort of spine of the mag towards the back. This is when I come down. Sorry, right, it should be that way, I think. No, that way. Yeah, no, it is. So you notice this is now sitting the correct way. I have the spine of the mag to the front, so when I come down to draw it out, so if I draw it out that way, it's a nice easy insert into my blaster. Yeah, so that's, so like I said, I have one on each side for offhand reloads if I have to. But yeah, that's about it. So moving around, this is just a generic multicam sort of dump pouch. I don't generally use this as an actual dump pouch. I usually just re-index my mags into my plate carrier or whatever I'm using. I would predominantly use this to carry a speed loader if I was at a, I don't know, say at an outdoor game or something like that. In saying that, I carry enough mags on me. I carry a full loadout of 8 mags, so if I'm going through that many, that's a bit of an issue. But yeah, I'd probably just carry something in there. You can put bottles of water or whatever you're sort of wanting to do in there. I probably will have to get another one, one that's probably a bit bigger where I can dump mags into if I need to. Especially with the new SMG loadout that I have, the Heist SMG chest rig that I'll be running. I'll leave a little thingy up here somewhere. So yeah, I did a review on that, but I'll be running that a little bit more now. So Obviously the SMG mags are a little bit taller, so I want something that I can just dump those into. So I'll probably get a bigger one of those in the near future, along with a new belt and everything else. Now kind of the moving around, so kind of the crux of the video, I guess. This is I think this is the 511 IFAK. Yeah, I think it's the 511, or maybe the operator IFAK, sorry, from TACMED Australia. Now, as some of you may or may not know, I'm a qualified medic, but as well as I'm a student paramedic, so everything that I have in here, obviously I am trained to use. It's kind of a simple standard thing. Everything that's in here is going to be stuff that is life-saving. The reason for that is I have another kit, which I'll show you guys in a minute, that I kind of that I put onto my belt setup, which is kind of a bit more minor first aid sort of stuff. But this is the stuff that will save lives. So I won't go fully into the contents of it. Maybe I'll save that for another video. But yeah, just know that, you know, I've got that there with the soft T tourniquet on the side. Again, if I'm a right hand dominant shooter, if I need to use the tourniquet, the blast is going to be down and out of my hands, and that's the easiest spot down my right side past my mag to grab. It's just retained with a couple of elastic rubber bands, so I can rip that off pretty easily in an emergency. Yeah, so this is kind of my setup just for any normal game day, whether I'm playing indoor or outdoor or whatever. Again, mainly just because, like, you know, do I need to run a med kit in an indoor game? Look, the chance of me using it aren't very likely. However, better be safe than sorry. Rather have the stuff and not need it than need the stuff and not have it. So yeah, this also actually runs around in the car with me. So yeah, I take it off obviously just in everyday life and just put it on when I have game days. So that's kind of, like I said, my loadout for like a CQB day. Now the other thing that I can add on to that is this bad boy here. So this is a drop leg, large drop leg IFAK or med kit. So in here I keep sort of the less life-saving stuff, I guess. So I would run this generally at days where if I'm playing like an outdoor game, so maybe like a, you know, somewhere like Donnybrook or Toowoomba, where the fields are quite large. I would run this at those kind of events, and also at Milsims obviously as well. Again, I won't really sort of go into the contents of it. There is a lot. I might save that for a separate video. But essentially, like I said, this is more of a boo-boo kit and less essential stuff. You know, I've got a snake bite kit and blah 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 blah. Yeah, so that just attaches onto my right hand side. So that way, it's, again, if I'm needing to use this, I'm not going to have the blaster in my hand. It's easy access to get to, and I don't run a pistol or anything at the moment, so I have it on my right hand side. I just find that that's most comfortable for me. But again, I can change it and put it on either or, depending on what I want to do. But yeah, so that's pretty much my belt setup, guys. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below, and we will see you guys next time.